Man, Wendy Williams out here losing her mind. Porsha out here looking for a new baby daddy. It might be my co-host, but find out on this episode. So you already know what you need to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, because you know you want to stay up to date with the tea. Because you already know what we got going on, man. We got the footage of Cam Newton 3-on-1, man, like a steel cage match. He held it down and kept the hat on. Real Florida stuff, man. But hey, you already know who it is. It's your boy, Jesse J, Philip Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. What is up, Tales from the Crib? Are you ready for another show? Are you ready to talk dirty to me?
You know they're ready to talk dirty to me, Pappy. That's what they call me in the streets. I ain't talking to you.
No, you're
Don't
pretty
get
sure
happy.
you're talking to me.
Nah, I wasn't even
I
looking
was
at
like, let
you.
him know.
What?
Pappy's here.
Oh, Lord. Don't let that Twitter handle go to you in that head. Don't let it. But, hey, man, you already know where you at. You at the place to be. You know we got the tea. You know what episode this is? 145, baby. It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, way too much time next to you.
We like Eskimo brothers.
That's my co-host's one wish in life.
What?
For us to be
No, it's
Eskimo
not.
brothers.
My one wish in
You
life is to
bring
go
it
to a
up.
Diddy party. What are you talking about?
I don't even know where to go from that.
I mean,
what Diddy's doing is unforgivable.
You already know, man. It's Diddy party. $50, $50K. What you picking? $50K a Diddy party.
$50K.
What?
And then I'm booking a flight to another
Diddy
country
gonna
because
give
Diddy
you-
inquired about me.
Diddy finna what, inquire? What you inquire? What you got?
Huh?
You inquire about
You
what?
said $50K or dinner with Diddy.
No, I say dinner with Diddy.
What'd you say?
Party with Diddy.
The same difference.
No, it's somebody gonna be doing some eating.
You're going to be the dessert. But it's time to start the
Pause.
show. What's the first topic of the day? You don't want to be the dessert?
I don't want to be nothing. Listen here, man. I'm lactose. But hey, you already know we finna start the show off right, man. We starting off with my girl, the queen of New Jersey, Wendy Williams, and everybody's asking.
And I'm the king of New Jersey, if you didn't know.
You are from New Jersey,
Shout out to Jers.
even though you don't even like the New Jersey Nets. But everybody wants to know,
So move to Brooklyn.
where is Wendy Williams? It's a Lifetime documentary. 4 episodes have already dropped, man. It's real touching, man.
And you watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing. It's like
Because you love Lifetime.
It's 50 minutes. Man, listen here, man. Ain't nothing better than a Lifetime. I could watch Lifetime all day. You can watch ESPN all day. I could watch Lifetime.
I watch YouTube all day. Make sure you subscribe.
We know where your reading level's at. But hey, man, we got the video right. We got the real clip right here of basically a highlight of the Wendy Williams, and then we got Steve Wilkos giving you his 2 cents about it, and then we gonna come in.
I didn't know
give you
Steve
the
was still
facts.
alive. That's great.
You trying to put everybody in angel wings?
My mom has done a great job making it seem like everything is okay always,
Wendy, make sure you look here. 1, 2, 3.
but in reality, there's something wrong
skeleton.
going on.
Don't
You
try
see
my
a
girl.
neurologist to find out if I'm crazy?
Oh my God, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I have to sit down again.
She was put in front of a judge and given a guardian. That was when they took her away from us.
I have no money, and I'm gonna tell you something. If it happens to me, it could happen to you.
As her family, we were all sitting on the sidelines watching, and she was crying out for help.
Did you drink this whole thing today?
Keep it there.
Okay.
Keep it there.
God dang.
My mom, she
You see
always
her
talks
eyes?
about how she wants
She has
to
a
work.
disease.
I feel as though she's
It's a
working
disease.
Disturbs me
Listen, my eyes.
because I doesn't think it does any good for Wendy. Doesn't make her look good. She's obviously has big time struggles, medical conditions, and addiction. And what they're showing is somebody is not protecting her. It doesn't put her in a good light. I don't see how this serves any purpose at all. She should, her manager talking about, is she ready
it's
to
a
do
Jerry
podcast?
Bodyguard?
She's ready. She's been doing this for 20 years. She's
I forgot. I thought it was somebody else.
Interviewing. She should not be interviewing anybody. So before you start talking about putting her back out in the public, you should be getting her help, making sure she recovers fully, and that she's able to do.
All right,
See if
so,
we
so
do
what, what did you get from this Lifetime documentary that you binged?
I mean, I got a lot, man. I got a lot out of it. I mean, like, it's like I got mixed emotions about the whole documentary. It's like you you want to see her do better, but at the same time, is it self-sabotage? Because that's what her son is saying. Because as you see, she had the whole bottle in the video. It's more times where they saw bottles, and that's one thing that the family doesn't like. And I'm going to break it down to you because it's two things. You have the guardianship people, the people that have that are taking care of Wendy Williams, and then you have the family. And, I mean, the family, they want to take care of Wendy Williams. They want her with them because they feel like, you know, it's not about work. You're not going to work.
She's the moneymaker.
I mean, they don't want her to work. They want her to just to be with them, you know, get better, be around family because they feel like when she's around family, she's gaining weight, she's working out. They show videos of them. They show videos of her eating tacos and everything, making tacos for people, being all liveful and everything. And they're saying like when she's with the other people, you see she has the bottle. And that's the reason why it's one of the diseases.
They let her drink.
They don't let her drink. She does it without them knowing. Like he'll come, like he says, like the bodyguard says he'll come to her condo and like she'll be like she'll have a bottle like tucked away in a stash like in a corner somewhere. And every time she drinks, it's always vodka because it's like her favorite thing. But I mean, it's one of the causes for like a.
What's your choice to drink, co-host?
Cranberry vodka. Fire.
I knew it.
It's my default. What's your default?
I don't know what anyone hands
A
me.
Blue Moon?
I mean, if we're talking beer, I'm definitely drinking a Blue Moon.
I mean, when you go to
or a Shock Top. Shout out Shock Top. Shock Top is like Blue Moon, but just kicked up to it a little bit.
Hey, man, y'all comment down below what's your favorite default drink. But back to the story at hand. I mean, this is the reason why she has a problem. Dementia. They're saying dementia is caused by the alcohol. She has the lymphedema with the feet issue. I mean, right now
what?
Lymphedema.
Is that the elephant foot thing?
It's the foot issue I showed you.
Yeah.
What she says.
It looks nasty, y'all. She has worse feet than LeBron.
She said, I mean, basically, and she's saying that she needs to be on basically in a wheelchair, but you know she doesn't. She walks around with her bodyguard always holding next to him. But I mean, it's a sad situation. I mean, she cries in it. She cries a lot. But at the same time, she's a bitch to a lot of people. Cause
God dang.
it's truth. Like, I mean, she's cussed a whole bunch of people out. Like, you have to have tough skin to work with Wendy Williams. It's times where like, people come there and
she worse than Chris Brown.
Worse than Chris Brown. I mean, it's times where like she'll come to people would come to her. They be working for her assistants. And they be like, "Oh yeah, Wendy Williams, you wear this. This should look nice." And she's like, "No, I want to wear my Chanel." She's like, "You wore your Chanel 2 days ago." She's like, "Tell her to go home." And then
She be firing everyone?
She fires like she doesn't fire him. She just kicks him out for the day. Even like the producers for the film, she even kicked them out because he asked her like, "Oh, do you miss your son?" And she's like, "What kind of question is that? Of course I do. That's my only child." And then like she kicked him out too. And he's like, "I'm sorry." She's like, "Get out." She kicked everybody out.
Yeah, it's like she definitely wasn't in the right mind.
Yeah,
From
but
the clips that I saw, it looked like she had lost it.
I mean, some people saying it's karma. Some saying it's
What'd
karma
she do?
for all the bad things that
know
she's
her
been
history.
doing. I mean, like one thing she did, I think she Method Man's wife has cancer. Like she basically exposed that. She said a lot of mean and hurtful things to a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people don't like her.
Oh, she's like what's her face that Cardi B sued? Tasha K.
Basically. But
Tasha K'd her way to the South.
But I mean, Wendy Williams told more credible stuff because Tasha K puts a lot of fluff in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, some people saying this is karma, this is stuff that goes around. But I mean, I'll say it's still not fair. I mean, the fact that Wells Fargo said that you no longer can be the guardian of your account because your son out here spending $100K on Uber Eats.
I want to know what food he was ordering.
Everything.
It cost $100K.
Me too, because when they showed the documentary, they showed when she was there and gaining weight, they was cooking tacos. That wasn't Uber Eats. So it's like, how come you eating Uber Eats when she not there? Why is it so much? Why you can't cook? Why you ain't got no
cooking skills?
Got no girlfriend or something? I don't know. I mean, like it don't make any sense. But I mean, this is a real touching situation because the people on the guardianship, I mean, like they want her to work, but they not really pushing her to work. It's really more like Wendy Williams wants to work because
she keeps fainting. I mean, I don't know if I would trust her to work.
That's what they're saying. Like a lot of people saying the only way that she's gonna get her TV show back is she's gonna have to pass like a health test. Most likely she's
probably not gonna pass it, and then she already got messed up feet, so she can't walk. I mean, you just
she can sit down.
You want to follow someone in a wheelchair?
I mean, she said she was starting to do her own podcast, but when you see in the documentary, the security guard that she has, he keeps holding flashcards for her.
That's crazy. Can you imagine if you watched someone in a podcast for a lot of years and you never knew that they were paralyzed?
That's possible. I mean, you seen Shaq do the whole episode of TNT basketball. He's never wearing pants.
Why do you know about Shaq's pants?
Because I've been wondering.
You on the diesel.com?
Listen here, man. Don't worry about my
search history.
My search history.
Dirty Diesel.
But nah, I mean, I need a lot of y'all to watch this documentary on Lifetime.
I mean, it sounds like a waste of time to me.
You don't think so? I mean, if you want to know about Wendy Williams' life, a lot of people do. A lot of people are concerned about her.
I mean, you could be concerned, but I mean, you really want to know about her life like that?
I mean, people want to know about everybody's life except for their life.
I want to put out a documentary about you.
It's gonna be like
It'll be like the one we did with Seth. Shout out our boy Seth, real good _Doty. If you want to go check on his channel, it'll be linked in the other channels. You could get Seth's channel. And what was the title of that video?
Boy Scouts to Bloods.
From Boy Scouts to Bloods.
Oh,
talk about the tragic story of a young man going from a Boy Scout to a Blood Scout. And also in the documentary they were talking about how, Cheryl Shepard, I mean, she's talking about like, NBA players, how they always say like, I woke up one day and I was traded, or I was going out to eat with my family, and next thing you know, she's like the same thing. Her niece was saying the same thing happened to Wendy Williams. Like she woke up one day and out of nowhere Cheryl Shepard had her TV spot on a TV show and basically had like they did our girl Rachel Nichols.
Basically.
With what's that girl's name? Who's her replacement?
Not Carrie Champion. The one that everybody wants kicked off. Comment down below if you know her
Malika
name.
Andrews.
Malika Andrews, that's her name.
Jesus.
Yeah, like Malika Andrews. I mean, but she still took the whole show, and they're saying like, oh, when this happened,
people hate Malika.
When they said like when this happened, Wendy Williams didn't notice it at first. I mean, like people kept telling her, and like she said she didn't know she didn't really come to realization that she basically doesn't have the TV show till like months later. And every time she walked down and seen paparazzi, she was telling them like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm finna be on TV real soon. Just wait for next season. And just like next season that never came.
Yeah,
but she's
spiraling out of control.
It is spiraling out of control, but I mean that's what the family members are saying. With the family members are saying about Wendy Williams, everything's spiraling out of control when she's with the guardianship, and then it's just the crazy part how like Wells Fargo's giving the guardianship over to.
I mean, how you gonna trust Wells Fargo? Didn't Wells Fargo get like?
I mean, they feel like
didn't they like what happened with them? Where they were doing something wrong. Because then they had a whole commercial like, we promise to not like take y'all's money again.
They always take it. I mean, you already know the bank. If you know the bank scams,
they're always gonna steal.
They always gonna steal. But I mean, like I guess they're feeling like since somebody's in the family household is basically misusing her money, her financial money, they're gonna give it to somebody else that's not in the family and like
put it in like a trust.
They got people over it,
like a financial advisor.
Basically like a financial advisor. And I mean the financial advisor doesn't return any of the family members' phone calls. They got the brother there. They show
like, I need my Uber Eats.
I mean she still makes money. The bodyguard talks about how she's
like, we got groceries at the house now.
They gave her she has a separate bank account where like she has money in it, and also she has like money stashed around the house, 10,000, 15,000, just hanging around because she likes to see money.
Yep. But it'd be great.
What?
Is if you're watching this on TFTC Clips, you could go over to Tales from the Crib and subscribe also. Because we chop up the podcast into clips, but you need to go back to the main channel and follow the main channel so you can get it first.
Exactly. I need y'all to comment down below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Wendy Williams situation. Do you feel like it's her karma, or do you still feel like, I
wonder what our karma is going to be.
Making millions and giving it away to
getting on Spotify.
Horrible.
Let's do it. I want 250 million like Joe Rogan.
Let's all go.
He's made $500 million. He's got 2 of them.
Hey.
He's made $500 million just off of Spotify.
Oh, you be like that dude we just saw from CNN. I got $25 million for.
I mean, give me a cool $20 million. I'll be good for life. I ain't gonna blow through that. What am I gonna do? I ain't gonna try to live like a Meek Mill.
Horrible. But moving on here, man, time for the next topic, man. The next topic here, we got my girl Kelly Rowland, man. They say my girl acting like a diva. Some people saying she using Beyonce name
she
for
did
clout.
Bethany?
No, I mean Bethany was on the what's it called, the Today Show. They was talking about the whole Today Show reference, or how they came to the Kelly Rowland was acting like a diva. Man, forget all that, man. Play the video. She gonna tell it for you.
Kelly Rowland walked off the set of the Today Show because the dressing room wasn't up to par. She was co-hosting with Hoda, and it wasn't it. I've co-hosted with Hoda, and I've arrived there, and the makeup area that you touch up in is like grab a croissant and some plastic and pray for the best, and it's just not what that's about. And it's an honor to be there and to sit down with Hoda, and that was not the moment for diva expectations. It's the area where you touch up your makeup with the drop cloth if the dressing rooms are too crowded. Then there is the area where Hoda and Jenna get their makeup done, and it's a room with a bunch of people coming in and out of it. And finally, you get your own small dressing room where hair, makeup, wardrobe, and all your hopes and dreams.
If you Google your name today, there are 10 million stories about you and the Today Show of what happened. And almost every story is different. Are you able to tell us what happened with that and just get it out there?
No, because I'm so excited and delighted to be here to talk about the movie and nothing else. I love the Today.
The sisters dropped a whole new couple of songs, and it's my understanding that Renaissance 2 may or may not be country based. And then there's a rumor going around that Renaissance 3 may be either rock based or a DC reunion.
That is her business to talk about.
Damn it, woman.
And I know that you all are tired of answering those questions. But fans like me for the DC and Destiny's Child reunion, and when y'all took that picture, it got me like really excited in my feelings. I'm like, okay, is this really going to happen? But we still gotta ask every time we see either you. We never see Bronny. Come on.
No, but just ask them.
Just ask him. And then you see Jennifer Lopez, you see the dressing room, see how small it is. I mean, so I see this video float around and pictures float around. I see a lot of people saying they wouldn't do this to Taylor Swift, but then some people had the rebuttal. If they had Beyonce on the show and Taylor Swift on the show, somebody got to get the small room.
And you get in the small room.
So I ain't never get in the small room. But hey, I mean, I understand what Kelly Rowland means. I mean, feels. I mean, like, you're not finna give me the small room. I don't care if you feel like J-Lo is bigger than me or not. I mean, that's
J-Lo's definitely bigger than Kelly Rowland.
You think so?
For a fact. She was Selena. What are you talking about?
That's it.
I mean, she had a whole music career. She
didn't
dated
even sing
Ben
on songs.
Affleck twice.
That's not a compliment.
Just Bennifer.
He's more like Russell Simmons. No, Russell Wilson. That's what Ben Affleck is.
No, he's Batman.
Nah,
I'm Batman.
Horrible. Nah, but I mean, back to the story. So everybody's saying that Kelly Rowland just wants to talk about her new Tyler Perry movie that just dropped on February the 23rd, of Mia Culpa.
Put in the comments
Netflix.
below, do you still watch Tyler Perry movies?
Everybody still watches Tyler Perry movies and his TV shows.
What was the last one you saw, Coach?
What's the last, Tyler Perry movie?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You don't even watch it.
Wait,
you
no,
ain't
I
even
watched Tyler Perry TV
It's too long.
What?
The timer already ran out.
No. I watch the TV shows.
You don't watch the movies. All he does is movies anymore.
Because all his movies be like the same stuff. It'd be like, oh yeah.
And Kevin Hart's in like half of them.
Nah, he's not. I mean, so it's always the same stuff. Like the guy is always either abusive, it's some abusive black man, and then like it's some girl, either she's getting abused or like it's just some crazy.
She's abusing.
I mean, hey, not in this movie. In this movie, it's Kelly Rowland's basically she's playing a public defendant, and like the person that she's her client.
So you're gonna watch this
is a killer.
One?
Well, this movie?
Yes.
It's number 1 on Netflix right now.
No, I said, are you gonna watch it? Have you watched it?
I was gonna watch it, but I was watching too many of the Wendy Williams. It was like 4 episodes, 55 minutes each. I was up my whole day.
You were all into Wendy.
I mean, and the movie just came out. But I mean, y'all need to comment down. Let me know how y'all feel about it. A lot of people giving it 1 out of 10 stars. They're saying the only reason why I got that 1 star is because of Kelly Rowland. But do you feel like Kelly Rowland's just acting like a diva, or she using Beyonce to plug in this trash movie?
I mean, I understand both, because I feel like she's acting like a diva, but I also understand her getting tired of being asked Beyonce questions.
True.
Because it's like, man, I ain't done Destiny's Child in how long? I've been doing my own movies, my own music, and still every question's about Destiny's Child or Beyonce.
I mean,
it's like enough. So I understand that, but then it's like, also it's like, man, you know how it is, especially if you're going to a show that's in New York. You know, space is limited, and you can't complain about a small dressing room. That's what New York is. It's small.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everything is small. And I mean, I understand you want people to treat you with respect. If you demand the bigger room, you should get the bigger room. If you don't get it, you should walk out. But at the same time,
I mean, she should just be happy that she's being invited. I mean, who's really checking for Kelly Rowland these days?
You spicy like that? That's how you feeling today?
She ain't no Porsha.
Oh God. Not no Porsha. We're gonna talk about Porsha later, but I mean, once again, y'all comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about Kelly Rowland in this situation. Once again, is she using Beyonce for clout or?
No, I mean she's not. I mean, this is her literally responding to questions, so I don't think she's using it for clout.
She could be acting.
Do you think that she'd be acting like too much to get the eyes on her movie? I guess.
Pretty much.
I mean, that could be a good ploy.
You know, everything. You know, like you said, everything is for publicity nowadays. I can barely say the word.
You make it easy to say.
Horrible. But speaking of making it easy,
Speaking of the woman of the hour.
Oh Lord, we got my co-host, favorite real Hollywood housewife.
Yes.
Porsha.
Is it Orange County?
I don't know. You watch the show. I don't really watch the show like that.
Orange County.
Horrible.
I used to watch it back in the day. But Porsha's in the news. It says she files for divorce from Simon.
After 15 months.
What is his last name? Guobata?
Yeah.
After 15 months of marriage. And I knew this right from the jump. This guy was a phony jabroni, and the court documents prove I was right. Fighting for his U.S. citizenship, but his crime-riddled past keeps getting him denied. Bank fraud, credit card fraud, identity fraud, fake marriages, and multiple felonies. So he's a multiple-type felon, and he's like, why can't I become a citizen? And it's like, what do you not understand?
True. I mean, basically, yeah, like my coach just said, he's been basically frauding people for the longest. And 1982, he basically had bank fraud and credit fraud.
I don't understand how he keeps losing his cases, but is still in the States. Like, why is he still here?
Because he keeps getting remarried. He keeps getting remarried, or
fake marriages.
He basically, I mean, like last time he went under a different name, and then he basically got citizenship through a program.
This whole thing is scandalous. They said
he's Nigerian. What you expect?
Porsha was like talking to him like before he was officially divorced with his wife.
True.
His third wife, and that like their timetables didn't even make sense. And then all they did was block the comments on their Instagram posts to stop the haters.
I mean, basically, that's what he said. Yeah, he did say that. What's his name? Was Simmons did post on the page. He did post on the story and saying, "Oh yeah, I never cheated on my ex-wife. If you Simon, yeah, I never cheated on my ex-wife. You can, if anybody can prove it, I'll give you $50K, and if you can prove it within this time frame, I give you another $20K." And then he turned off his comments, so nobody can even say anything because they already knew he was lying. Porsha already came out in an interview and said they've been dating for a while, and then once you put the timeline together, it turns out they would have overlapped, but so Porsha doesn't want to admit it. I mean, everybody's messing with a married man. You got Fannie Willis messing with a married man. You got Porsha out here.
Man, I don't know why it's like that.
They be lying. They be like, I don't know.
No. I mean, girls want a guy that's taken. That's how it is. I remember back in college, like pop up on campus, you're single, you get, a little bit of bites. But then you get in a relationship, and it's like the whole pond wants you.
I mean, that's what it really is. I mean, they really don't. It's not really the dude. It's really because the girls want what that other girl got. And that's what these people don't be realizing. See, it don't be for real, because you realize once you lose that girl, all them other people that was coming after you disappear.
Or they keep coming. Depends on who you are.
Depends if you got the Riz. If you're the Riz guy,
if
like
you're Sir Risington the Third,
you ain't Sir Risen nothing. But back to what we were saying. So it looks like here now that they're filing for divorce because Simon. I keep saying that because Simon basically can't get citizenship. They keep denying him. They're saying that he's basically gonna fall under a person of good morals. He can't pass that. He doesn't have good morals.
He has multiple felonies.
He has multiple felonies. Always, it's all the same. It's all fraud, and it's crazy.
I can't believe she's 40 now.
I mean, hey,
she still look good for 40.
She do. I mean, but it's crazy how somebody can come from Nigeria, come from anywhere overseas,
years older than you,
and then come to that's a lie, and then come to America and make so much money, and then somehow not get deported and still continue to make so much money.
It's crazy, right? Such a crazy story.
I don't know. You're looking at me.
It's like how could you believe it?
It's not just
if that's your real name. Or is that your second name?
I mean, at least I don't got 5. At least I don't got 6.
How many names do you have, sir?
You the one with 13 names?
No.
Exactly.
You're the real guy with multiple identities.
Nah, I'm not the real Nigerian. That's Simon. Simon out here, he got he got 6 kids.
That's real good _Dodie.
He has 6 kids, one with Porsha. And I mean, now that this whole thing's going on, people are saying that the reason why Portia's getting this divorce is because Simon basically can't get citizenship, and she's not trying to lose any of her money or assets, which is
she doesn't want to get involved in it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get involved with it.
I don't blame her.
We got Simon basically's response here, and along with his third wife, basically giving her responsibility about the whole situation.
This is a clip?
It's a clip. I got
you. Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Good evening. Good to see you. It's my first live around a specific topic. Hey, Auntie Jen. So, I thought talking about mental health and religion and spirituality, they all kind of weave together. They all kind of in the same realm of conversation. So, should you lock the door? Eddie? Oh, okay. Hey. Yeah, plenty questions, okay? Fire off. Hopefully, some of it is around the topic.
So, Fallon, what? Now that Simon is single, his money might be available.
Ooh.
What? Why are you saying his money might be available?
Yeah, I mean, and you see here, Simon's out here saying, like, I don't care what you're saying. I'm still going to love Porsha until the divorce is final. And, I mean, it's
if
just...
you're getting divorced, why you still love him?
I think it's all a scam. And the fact that he is all good with this whole fraud, well, he's not really good because he keep getting caught with the fraud. But since he's always doing this fraud stuff, it could be that she's trying not to get caught. He's talking to her. They're trying to make this all public. Like, she's like showing all this stuff. Like, yeah, I showed it in public to all my fans that I'm getting a divorce. I showed that all this other stuff. And I mean, she's trying to basically build up the image to show that, yeah, we done. This is all over with. But at the same time, I mean, like, this does look bad on him. Because like,
he's always look bad.
Basically, because every time
he's a multiple-time fraudster.
Exactly, and every time he goes up to get basically get citizenship, he gets denied for citizenship, and he's with a wife. This, like I said, this is his 4th wife.
Well, and it's crazy because he just files the same way, and he's like, "Why does nothing changing? Because you're still the same dude."
Exactly. You divorce when you file for citizenship. You get a new wife. They deny you. You divorce her. Then you do the same thing over and over again. It's like they said, you're not a good person. You ain't got no morals. We know what you're trying to do.
He's like that one scammer we talked about like a month or two ago.
True, but at the same time, what are you trying to do with the citizenship? Because you already making money. You seen the house that he was in.
He's already here, so I'm just like, what's the
point?
Does he really need to keep filing if he's like they're not really like chasing him down like that?
True, I don't know. And then on top, I mean, true, and he's making all this money, so you really don't. It's not like you not having citizenship stopping you from doing anything in the United States, because clearly you're doing it, even though you're Nigerian, you be frauding people. He probably like those people that be on your messengers on Facebook and Instagram, be like, "Hey,
in your emails,
I could turn your $10 to $10,000."
He's like, "I'm a prince, but I need to help to get access to my jewels."
You fell for that before?
No.
Remember the time I fell for the password thing and I lost my other account, my other Instagram?
This guy almost lost our account on Twitch. He was saying the password while we were live, like a little da-da-da. But that's besides the point.
That's besides the point. But, man, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this divorce with Porsha. Do you feel like it's a scam? Or do you feel like she's really done with him? Her and
Would
Simon
you be in
will
a
never
fake
get...
relationship with Porsha?
To get my citizenship, of course.
I knew you needed citizenship. I knew it. Confirmed. You fell for the trap.
What kind of trap?
We got him.
Let me find out. Joe Biden come through the window.
He's not gonna save you. You don't want to be saved.
Listen, but you know who ain't gonna save us? This next topic right here. We got everybody's favorite cell phone company, AT&T, saying it's not my fault.
AT&T sucks.
I stopped getting AT&T because I remember one time I had them. My bill was like $500
back in the day, and they didn't have like unlimited like internet. And my internet would run out, and I'm like, "What is this?"
Oh,
no,
yeah.
It wouldn't like technically run out, but it would throttle down so bad that I couldn't even load like a simple YouTube video. It would like make it be like the 360p, which is like worse than VHS.
There's no point even watching anything.
Yeah, it's like it sucked so bad. I hated when I was on AT&T. Shout out T-Mobile.
Exactly, but if you didn't know, last week it was a severe outage. It happened. T-Mobile, AT&T, and also Verizon all experienced problems, but AT&T experienced the worst. And
They didn't have no backup.
I mean, basically, a lot of people say they didn't have a backup. The backup was landlines. Some people tried to blame it on the solar flares because at that same time there was solar flares that were going on, and solar flares do mess up receptions, but they only mess up radio receptions. They didn't mess up the cell phone receptions. So I mean, it's another lie they trying to use against us. Some people are saying it's the FBI. The FBI warned us that we're gonna be cyber attacked. The next attack won't be by missiles. It could be. I mean, hey, it's a test. They've been warning us because they know what to do. As soon as they finna take over, if they try to take over the United States, they won't bomb us or do anything.
Yeah, if we're getting taken over, you AT&T customers are screwed.
It'll be like remember the episode of South Park we watched where nobody knew how to fix anything.
Yeah,
because they didn't have a phone. Oh, because everybody was so basically adapted to technology that like they
in the future, like all the handyman were making millions of dollars.
basically, the handyman were basically the Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk of the world because nobody was doing things for themselves anymore. Everybody was just relying on internet and technology.
Remember when they bought a cannon or like a catapult to destroy them, and then they had to hire them to build it because it came in parts. Ridiculous.
This is how it is, but I mean, some people saying that. I mean, this may be a cyber attack. But
they said T-Mobile had a backup satellite or connection through Starlink, which is what Elon Musk does.
Yep.
So a lot of people sometimes see in the sky and they see like, oh, is that alien ships? No, it's like Starlink satellites being spread out. Because it's like, if you ever seen those people that are remote travelers that do YouTubes. They like to have internet when they're camping in all these like parks and stuff, and so they get like one of those Starlink satellites,
like you showed
and
me.
they just put it on top of their van, and then they can get high speed internet, in the middle of like Yellowstone Park.
Like those people you be showing me on the YouTube video, they be basically living in their RVs, different RVs.
Yeah,
different
van
trucks.
life people.
The van life people.
Yep.
That always amazes me. The van life people. The people
I mean,
are basically
it looks
nomads.
fun. I mean, you get to go everywhere. It's like you never have to get a hotel room because you just sleep in your van.
True,
but I mean, it is pretty cool because it's like a lot of them will have like a gym membership that's like usually like a national chain, like Gold's or something, or Planet Fitness. But so that way they could use their showers, and then also you could use like truck stop showers. But that kind of sounds dingy. I would definitely wear shower shoes if you're going to use a truck stop shower.
And I'll definitely wear gloves and shower shoes if you ever walk in the AT&T. But we got a video right here we finna play, and then we finna come back and let you know what AT&T really tried to blame this on.
If you were one of the tens of thousands of people impacted by the massive AT&T outage last week, you can now get a credit. No, it's not much. We're talking about $5. The company says that is the average cost of a full day of service. And if you were impacted, you should have gotten this exact text message saying, hey, we're crediting your account. The company is also apologizing. They say the outage was because of a technical issue, not a cyber attack, and they're doing things to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I know a lot of people are outraged about $5, and I was like, that goes to show you that y'all don't pay your own bills. Because you know how long ago I knew that if you ever lose service for a day, like you're not getting anything back because like they try to break it down by the days.
Oh yeah, it's like cents.
it basically goes like pennies to cents. Like, oh yeah, oh my electricity's been out for this many days for this long. I need to be reimbursed. You owe me my whole light bill back. And you're like, no sir, like your power's out for 2 hours.
$2.
We give you $2 off your next bill. You're like, what? They'd be so mad.
I mean, it's crazy, but I bet it adds up. If you do $5 times, 20 million customers?
Yeah, $5 times 20 million customers is...
I don't know how many customers, I'm guessing.
I mean, but you can just take it off the bill. I mean, they already... T-Mobile's already overcharging you anyway.
I mean, if it was down, were they saving money because it was down? So who knows? It might have just ended up being an even wash.
I mean, but what they are trying to do is AT&T is trying to blame it on software updates. They're trying to say the software update.
They sound real Wells Fargo-ish right now.
Trying to scam people.
Yep.
They're saying that software update basically messed up everybody's phone, but people are saying that, oh, they're not believing that because when you usually update a phone, you update it around the time of like 1 in the morning to like 5 in the morning. Times
they'll do like 3 to 5 or something.
Sometimes, yeah, basically when nobody's not basically on the phones that much, and that's when your phone gets updated. And this happened in the afternoon, and a lot of people lost millions of dollars. Imagine if your wife was pregnant and you couldn't get a hold of her. That's basically lawsuits. And I mean, I can see a lot of people coming out to try to sue them.
And then everyone was jamming up the phone lines because everyone was calling 911.
That was the funny part too. We were seeing videos. They were making public service announcements saying, "Please do not call the cops about this to see if your phone is working." Yes, your phone is working.
They're like, "Don't call us because you can't get on Instagram." Like, please.
Nobody cares.
But AT&T sucks. I'm glad I'm away from them. I've been away from them for many years, and I will never go back.
Hey, comment down below how you feel about AT&T. Do you feel like $5 is worth your pain? I mean, like I said before.
I mean, you don't even get T-Mobile Tuesdays, where you get a free gift every Tuesday.
Facts. At least we got that.
I haven't even checked what the gift has been in so long, but I used to check, and you would get actually like a free sandwich or some good stuff. I don't know if it's still good. Put in the comments below.
I think last Tuesday was usually the movie tickets or free crazy bread.
Oh, you did get movie tickets. You get those like free Adam movie tickets. It's like Adam's like a ticket buying service.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But comment down below if you mess with AT&T or not, and how you feel about them blaming on the software updates, or do you feel like it's a cyber attack? But it's time for the couch announcements. Time to rest my back. How you doing, co-host?
Why are you resting your back?
Because it's your part.
Oh, welcome to the halftime show, Tales from the Crib, where we let you know what's going on with the channel. If you're watching the podcast, remember we do have the Clips channel, TFTC Clips. We're almost at 1K over there. Get us there so we can get this channel monetized as well. Or I mean, not TFTC Clips monetized as well. And yeah, we're dropping all types of clips. So if you don't have the time, check out that channel. Short clips clipped out for you. Hey. We got TFTC Gaming. I've been lazy on that channel, but my co-host has been playing a whole bunch of wrestling a whole bunch of Sweaty Man for your entertainment. So check them out on TFTC Gaming. And then we also got our favorite channel. Is it your favorite?
What?
Crib Reactions.
Of course. I love Crib Reactions.
Maker.
Patreon.
Crib Reactions. We also got a Patreon that is off of Crib Reactions. Let me go ahead and bring it up. You can see it right there. We're at 8.2K subs. Get us to 9K. And then I think at 9 or 10K, I might release one of my old singles I recorded in college. So you got to get us to 10K to check that out. But check out some of our latest videos. We got XG, Lisa, Blackpink, Miley Cyrus, Chief Keef, and the Roadhouse movie trailer. That actually looks really good with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. And those are some epic videos. My co-host is Pick of the Week, Miley Cyrus, because he loves her like a wrecking ball.
Miley Cyrus is amazing. I'm glad we did that video, man. Make sure y'all keep watching our reaction pages, man. Matter of fact, make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels, man. Be a sport, help a brother out, man. We trying to make it out the hood.
Oh, and yeah, subscribe to Seth's channel. Listen to other channels. I know he hasn't uploaded a video since his classic life story interview from Boy Scouts to Bloods. But go check out his channel, and we're gonna make him drop more content soon.
But you ready for the last half of the show?
I'm surprised the music lasts this long. Oh, it's literally just ending.
Giggity.
Yeah, Patreon and Crib Reactions. Yeah, what else? What's next?
It looks like I'm ready to talk about my girl, man. They finally sent her.
I forgot. I was reading that wrong. I was like, when did Ruby Rose make the show? It's the
She
wrong,
was. I
it's
mean,
the
the leaks.
It's the wrong Ruby. That was a weak leak.
You ain't like
Want to talk about a weak leak? That was at least 480p. We need 1260, 1440p.
It's 2024. Why yo?
She must have an Android, like our other friend, Mr. Walks on Water.
It was disgusting. It was a waste of time. I seen the whole internet going crazy on the Ruby Rose leak or that Bobby girl leak, but that leak was all AI. This AI stuff is crazy. Hers was AI. Ruby Rose thing was like hers, like she posted it on the close friends on Instagram, and I always told you, man, none of these people was your friend. But it's time to start the next half of the show, man. It looks like here everybody's favorite. Well, not favorite.
Everyone's favorite Ruby? Are you kidding me?
Nah, hope not. So it looks like here a former YouTube star, Ruby Franke, is finally being sentenced to jail. She may get up to 60 years for child abuse. Can I say that word?
I don't know.
I was going to spell it, but I was like, I just said it, messed around.
Just read it down below.
Exactly. But we got a video right here basically breaking down.
She was a YouTube star beating her kids?
She wasn't beating her. She was in her.
Can I become a bigger YouTube star if I beat up my co-host?
No, you gonna get a bigger co-host when I give you a black. All right, you gonna say that when you're kissing the floor. But we got a video right here, basically talking about some of Ruby's situation. Then we gonna come back, give you some more details, and tell you what her dad was in this whole situation.
Getting some milk.
Ruby Franke broke down as she apologized to her 6 children.
I was still crying for hurting your tender souls.
She sounds like a dying seal.
You're so precious to me. I'm sorry.
The once popular.
I told the kids, I said, I'm not even going to let you eat breakfast until you get your chores done.
And sometimes controversial parenting influencer was sentenced Tuesday to up to 30 years in prison after pleading guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse.
He's obviously covered in wounds.
Franke's brutal approach to parenting came to light last August when her 12-year-old son escaped to a neighbor's house begging for help. Authorities said he was malnourished, covered in wounds, and bound with duct tape. In her plea deal, the 42-year-old admitted to kicking her son while wearing boots, holding his head underwater, and covering his mouth and nose with her hands. Franke claims she had been manipulated by her business partner, Jody Hildebrandt, a former mental health counselor who pleaded guilty to child abuse and also received up to 30 years.
I sincerely love these children. I desire for them to heal physically and emotionally.
It will now be up to the Utah Board of Pardons and Parole to determine the actual time served.
Nah, it's so crazy. Who would have thought, man? We're going to break it down. Jody, basically a life coach, Arthur, the founder of Connections in Utah. Basically, she assisted this whole thing. I mean, she gave the ideas. She basically told Ruby that this is okay what you're doing. You basically telling your kids, like, if you don't get your chores done, you're not going to eat. It's perfectly fine. It's just tough love. Everybody does tough love. And this is crazy. Because I mean, telling your kids that you hung your brother up to the basketball goal.
I mean, that is pretty messed up.
Now you finna sleep on the floor for 6 months.
Cool for someone to do that to their brother, but that's also overreaction to have him sleep on the floor. I mean, that wouldn't be a punishment for you, cuz this guy's a freak and likes sleeping on the floor. But
not for 6 months. That's straight. That's crazy. He was there for 6-7 months sleeping on the floor in the family room, all because he played a joke on his brother. I mean, other times were like
I would say like a month would be like, depending on how bad it was and how little the brother is, because you don't want to put a little kid up high up on a hoop and then like flip off and like break something.
True. And they was also talking about how they were making some of them run on gravel with no socks and shoes on.
She's certified crazy.
She was just certified crazy, and the whole time I'm thinking like, where was the father on here? Where is Kevin? And it turns out that Kevin left like 13 months before this, because he already knew that this wasn't gonna end good. And like they said, I mean, it's 6 kids. The 2 kids that they were basically saying that were getting messed up the most were the 10 and the 12-year-old. So the kids were being messed around with for longer than 13 months. So you saw some of this. I feel like.
I mean, she had to see it. You're working with someone that closely.
I'm talking about the father.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's working with the wife.
He wasn't working with her. She was working with she was working with Jody.
No, but I mean like as being a dad.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's there with her every day and
True.
supposed to be doing his part. And then it's like, how do you not notice that this crazy stuff's going on? You have to know.
I mean, like Ruby said, I'm sorry that I married somebody that's not a leader. It turns out that she wore the pants.
Because your husband's not a leader, you beat your kids? What type of logic is that?
I mean, that's her logic. I mean, she wore the pants in the family. She kicked him out. They had a divorce. They were separated. She kicked him out and said, she told him that me and the kids are doing a lot better now that you're not in the house. And I mean, of course, I know that any person that hears that is going to tear them up badly, but you don't forget your kids, man. How you forget your kids? That's just crazy. You left them there, and this is what happened. I mean, you could have just took them away. I mean, I'll go Chris Brown on the grill for my kids. Wouldn't you?
I'm going to say no comment because I don't want to get canceled.
For your kids?
I would just use a different term, co-host. I don't think I ever want to go Chris Brown.
Bobby Brown?
I would go. Why you keep on making it worse?
Chad Ochocinco?
I'm not headbutting nobody. I didn't tell that girl to give me what. Ochocinco. No, but yeah, she's just a demon lady. She needs to be punished. It's crazy that she's pleading guilty to all the charges.
And she said she's not going to appeal it. And I mean, if you didn't know,
so what do you think she's going to get? Do you think she's going to get like? You said what each charge is like 15 years, but she might get like concurrent servings. So what, she thinks she's only get 15 years, or are they gonna put a little extra since she did 4 things, so maybe give her like 20 something?
I mean, but you remember at the same time she snitched. That's crazy. Like,
so she might get time off for snitching.
She snitched on the other lady. She snitched on her.
But wasn't it her kids the ones that were being messed with?
She was beating her kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to see, YouTube purposes. She was doing stuff to her kids.
Oh, yeah.
And her business partner was basically giving it the thumbs up, also agreeing to it. And also, remember I told you that she basically coerced the kids to jump into cactuses over and over again for disciplinary actions.
Yeah, viewer discretion advice.
I mean, it's just disgusting.
That's crazy. Jumping a cactus. That's like someone saying go play in traffic.
Exactly.
Like, you don't expect someone to literally do it.
And the only reason I knew about this is because the little kid ran away after, he was, and this wasn't the first time he did it, because the first time he did it, he got caught, they bonded, a whole bunch of
I didn't
stuff.
get is she had that one son that looked like he was like 15.
She's sitting in the boarding school. Every time he did.
Oh, I guess. Maybe boarding school was like vacation for him. I mean, because I know they're strict, but they probably ain't as strict as his mom.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, because she was worse than the drill sergeant. She was having him walk up and down the stairs all day. She was having her one son stand outside in the hot sun. It was just crazy. Stand outside for the hot sun in multiple days, and she said it herself. Every punishment she gives out, it's a minimum of 6 months. I'm running away too.
I would have been gone. I would have joined the military or something.
I mean, hey man, they young, they little kids. I mean, but right now she is in jail. The other lady's in jail. The father, Kevin, he doesn't have custody of the kids right now. He's basically away.
I mean, he should be an accomplice. I mean, god dang,
he
man,
was going
right there.
He has a good alibi. I mean, he's been gone for 13 months. He has text messages and things to her saying.
So she's only been like doing this like super crazy stuff for 13 months. She ain't been doing it for like 5 years.
I said that's what I'm saying. Comment down below. Do you smell something fishy? I mean, if it smells like it does,
fishy in the air, and I smell it.
All right, Future. Man, but comment down below how you feel about the situation. Do you feel like 60 years is enough for messing with your kids? And also, do you feel like this father, Kevin?
I mean, I think she needs at least 50. I don't know if she'll be able to live out those 50. Is she already 50?
I think.
Do you have her age?
No, I think. Let me see. Hold on. I can fact check that real quick. Let me tell y'all her age.
Because like, if you're 50 something and you get 50, that's basically like a death sentence. Most what did it say? Males live to.
She's 42. She was born in 82. She's 42 right now. She was born January 18th.
Terrible, but
she's a Capricorn.
Capricorn. But yeah, how old did you say she was?
42.
And yeah, so she'll be like.
If she gets 60, like that's gone. But I mean, 30. I mean, if you, she may get parole, Because, I mean, I didn't hear him say no parole. So, I mean, she may get, 30 years, do 10.
I don't know. I don't know if she'll get parole. But I know that, yeah, like, I think dudes live to 77.
And she snitched.
And, like,
she got to get parole. She
live
snitched.
to, like, 80.
How you, what you just snitching for the Italian beef and Pepsi? You know, you gotta get something.
They want the butter.
They want the butter special?
Yeah.
Oh, man. But
they want the real Boston Richie special.
Don't try Florida.
Florida tried itself.
Whatever. I'm about to try you on this next topic here. Enough about this, man. I'm tired of talking about.
Do you have anything to say about this witch lady?
She's a disgusting lady. Anybody that would do anything to their kids like that is just a horrible person.
She looks like full demon right there.
I mean, but at the same, she's just a horrible person. I mean, I understand punishments. You know, put them in timeout, make them hold a book for 15 minutes, but making them hold a book for 2-3 hours, and you know, going all out, even harder than military people, it's just too much.
But speaking of Unleashing the Beast.
Speaking of Unleashing the Beast, man, it looks like my dog Corey Holcomb's had to let Donnell Rawlings
Corey
know.
Holcomb's your dog?
Yeah, of course, man. I like
Not
Corey.
Donnell. I'm Team Donnell.
Donnell Rawlings gets cooked every time by Charlamagne the God.
Gets what?
He gets cooked every time by Charlamagne the God. And every time.
I ain't never seen it.
I'm gonna show you later. But my dog Corey Holcomb told Donnell Rawlings that your man Dave Chappelle ain't that guy. He ain't that nice. He using his name for clout. That's the only reason why everybody messing with him. My co say Dave Chappelle, you know, he's one of the funniest people in the world.
He's a go to comedy.
Bigger than Bernie Mac? Bigger than Steve Harvey?
No, I mean everyone's bigger than Steve Harvey. What kind of question is that?
Oh man, but you know,
I mean, I like Bernie Mac, so no slide on him. But yeah, Dave's still the GOAT.
Dave's still the GOAT. But we got video here of Corey Holcomb basically calling out Donnell Rawlings and also his response of why he did it. And Donnell Rawlings saying, "Man, I was just trying to help my friend out. That's all I wanted to do is be a good friend."
Okay, I can be wrong. I'm talking about, but we at the what is this called? This is the Laugh Factory. We was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long. The niggas be like, get your whole ass down, nigga.
I came up in the hardest rooms in Brooklyn.
And
you
what
ain't
happened?
never with them rooms.
You just yelling.
Because I don't have a mic. No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
32. I rip.
You rip lights?
I rip you.
Long story short, Holcomb went up there, did his time, plus stayed on longer. Let me tell all you mild ass comedians.
Mild.
No matter how long you stay on, soon as you get off, they finna see another level of comedy when I go up. I didn't even know the nigga was in there. I thought he left because he acted like he was leaving out. But he was like, nah, f that. I'm gonna watch this nigga. So he had some animosity with me.
Right.
I ain't never did nothing but been respectful to that boy because I'm scared of people that's ugly. I'm up against an ugly person.
For years, I'm a little guy to my friends, my fans, and my family. And it was just, for me, it was a buildup. It was a buildup off of a lot of things that's troubling comedy. Corey is the type of comedy, he can go on stage, start with grunts, and by the end of it, you're laughing hysterically. I did not want to scream out at him, but I felt like protecting the integrity of myself and my friends, I thought I had to say something. And I thought I had to say something for people out here that have done over 3 movies.
And that's the crazy part. Like Corey Holcomb said, any comedian in Hollywood that did over more than 3 movies basically had to get that Gok 3000 up. And then we looked up Corey Holcomb. He did like 5 movies.
So he gave him the Diddy special.
He Reverend T.D. Jakes. That power bottom. Smells stank. But so I mean, this is just a crazy story. Ever since Cat Williams has been on Club Shay Shay, all the comedians been going crazy. You see Eddie Griffin out here talking about calling Shannon Sharp the gay word also.
Who?
Eddie Griffin. He don't know comedians.
No, I know him, but like, why would he talk about him? That's what I was thinking.
I mean, I think he, like you told me before, everything's for publicity.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably
Shannon's got the name now.
Yeah, Shannon.
As they're saying, like, that's what Mike Epps did, and he got all that even though he didn't get on the show, he got a whole bunch of posts about him.
And remember Mike Gibbs had the Netflix special too that came on Netflix. I still haven't watched that either. It just came out. And comment down below. Let me know how you feel about that. But do you feel like Dave Chappelle is funny, or was Corey Holcomb just hating?
I think Corey Holcomb is hating, but he kind of does that shock comedy. I mean, he's one of the original haters.
True. I mean, yeah, true. And that's what. So you're basically saying like he really shouldn't take this serious. I mean, he's just basically just doing it for shock value.
Yeah, I mean, but Donnell's gonna always have Dave's back. I mean, he's Ashy Larry. You know, Dave kind of gave him his his shine, took him to the next level, and Donnell. I mean, he kills it. I've even seen Dave Chappelle before live in person at a comedy event where Donnell opened for him.
Really?
And Donnell actually had a better set than Dave. I've seen Dave, and he's been really good. But I've seen also one time where Donnell killed it so bad that he pretty much outdid Dave.
I believe that. I mean,
he's real funny.
People have off days, but I just want to know what's going to happen next. Because all these comedians got to meet. And you already know what happened last time. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Remember that? Slap heard across the world?
Yeah, if I was Chris Rock, I would have tackled him off the stage. One, I wouldn't let him get up on me like that. You better watch it.
Like they be doing the people in the audience in the football games. As soon as they jump on the field, they just get tackled down.
Taking out people's ankles,
basically. But this beef is just silly. I mean, most likely they finna just kiss and make up. And Corey Holcomb was going to talk on this show. 51.
Kiss? You're part of the problem.
Horrible. Corey Holcomb was going to talk about this on 5150. I mean, y'all can check out his podcast. I also seen he might be beefing with Academics soon. It's a lot.
I could see Academics hating him.
Hating on Corey Holcomb. He gonna lose that. You can't.
I mean, Academics. I mean, he's got the Academics army.
True. I mean, we got to see. I mean, but he also got his own problems too. But y'all comment below.
With his daughter.
Yep. Y'all comment below. Let me know how you feel about this the whole comedy situation. Do you feel like all these comedians just trying to get their 15 minutes of fame back? Because you see, it's only all these old comedians that's doing this. None of the new comedians. Drewski and Dizzy Banks doing it. They beefing.
I mean, people don't even say that they're real comedians. So.
That's another.
They're social media comedians, and they don't count them the same
really
as
count?
Real comedians.
Comment down below. Does social media comedians? Do y'all count those as? I mean,
there's levels. There's levels to this. There's like one thing from being like funny on social media to being funny on a podcast to being funny on stand up. It's levels to this.
Dizzy Banks came to San Antonio and did stand up.
And like 12 people saw him with the coupon.
I know a lot of people saw him. You horrible. You a hater. You part of the hater club. But
hate.
Oh Lord! Speaking of hate, man. Moving on, man. We got everybody's favorite Carolina quarterback, the one that lost the Super Bowl against Peyton Manning because he didn't dive on the football. Cam Newton out here going 1-on-7.
They say 1-on-7. They say 1-on-3, 1-on-6. From the video, it looked like 1-on-3. And then some people got into it.
Exactly. We got video footage here of basically the scuffle that happened. Yes, Cam Newton is basically not currently in the NFL. He's not retired yet, but he's not currently on a team yet. But he's out here doing things for charity, and look what charity did to him. He's the one with the hat on.
Oh, man, he's slinging that dude. He got one dude.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
Hey, man, I'm going to say it. They can't hide the film now. You know what I'm saying? That 3 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all not throwing that, none throwing that Atlanta hero quarterback.
Just
cannot beat me.
Can't be for.
I want to know, like, what transpired, like, what can make anyone, like, so angry, because I'm sitting here and I'm speaking to you guys, and there's so much that you guys are doing for the community, and you're pouring into these young men, and so it's just like, what can make something transpire like this?
First and foremost, like, what I want to do, I want to apologize to everybody that was out there and to
the parents of not just our team, but everybody
that was affected by it.
That should have never happened. Like, we should have been able to sit down and talk. Like, there's no reason we should be yelling at each other while a game going on. Like, ain't none of that necessary. So Cam has an organization. It's not just one team. He has an organization. So it's just been a lot of trash talk, you know, from, you know what I'm saying, hit more so his side, just out of nowhere, just talking crazy to us for no reason. It's like, it's not nothing new. Like, I've been around bro for 5 years. So like, this typical Cam Newton behavior.
But Steph, you was right there.
Yeah, so they
you
talking.
was listening to the whole thing, so you heard him and you walked up.
So Steph walk up there,
okay.
And as I'm walking up to Steph, Cam is in Steph's face. I made y'all responsible for everything y'all do, whatever. Then he grabs Steph.
Okay.
So me being my little brother, and I'm walking up a flight of steps, and I see a 6'6" guy grabbing my brother.
And that's the footage that everybody
That's
sees.
what everybody's seeing.
Okay,
Like,
so that was the first altercation
Yeah,
that everybody saw.
Nothing else
right
ever happened before that. Nothing else ever
like,
happened.
nobody's seeing like how he was talking
Talking
crazy
crazy,
for
like,
the
none of
past
that.
2 days. Like, nobody's seen that. Like,
And I mean, nobody's seen. I mean, he's saying nobody's.
You know what's crazy?
What
is they saying getting losing a 3-on-1 and then doing a podcast afterwards? They say that's what's crazy.
That's how you know you lost. But I mean, they still haven't. I mean, I guess he like he said, he was grabbing his brother's stuff, and that's when I guess he ran up and jumped in on him. But at the same time, I mean, do you blame Cam Newton for talking ish like that? I mean, it's Cam Newton. He always
Cam
talking ish.
Cam Newton. He's always talk smack. I mean, from college to the pros. True. I mean, probably when he was even. I remember him even in high school.
True, and I never seen Cam Newton as the type of person like to start confrontation.
Not knowing to start a fight. He will talk trash, but I ain't never really seen him like start fights like that. He never really did that in his career that much.
Yeah, so I mean, in this situation, I probably believe like somebody said some crazy stuff. He got it in their face.
They probably made fun of his hat.
Or his tight pants.
Both.
But I mean, with this whole situation, I mean, I'm pretty sure he came out there. You probably paid him to come out there, and now look at that. You done lost your money, and now I'm pretty sure
they didn't even knock the hat off.
They didn't knock the hat off. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know that many other football celebrities are like gonna come out there now.
When how are they gonna say Cam talking crazy when there's literally video of the dude talking trash before the fight? They have video of that dude saying that comment that was showed in our clip, where he was talking trash, and that was before the fight, not after.
See, true. So I mean, and then the fact that then on top of that, he went on the and this all happened in Atlanta because it's at Atlanta radio station 105.3, The Beat. So they went to Atlanta. This happened in Atlanta. They went to the Atlanta radio station and they started talking like, oh, what they started apologizing and everything, but you wasn't apologizing. You was talking like you said, you was talking all heated before.
Yeah, they were talking all kinds of smack, and then it's like they have a youth organization, and it's crazy whenever the adults feel like they're reliving or like trying to be their pro days through the kids. Like, it's not about you.
True, it's not about y'all, but y'all comment down below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Cam.
Oh, I saw someone in the comment section because this post has been posted by everyone. And like someone was like, "Isn't that so and so from something high school?" And then it got like 20 likes, and it's like, "Yep, that was him."
That's so from something high school. Oh, yeah, it's always like that running back.
They always remember like, "Oh, that was the guy that didn't make it."
It's always a guy that didn't make it. But y'all need to let me know how you feel about this whole Cam Newton situation. I'm ready for more sports, man. I'm ready to talk about LeBron James' son.
Why?
Because he out here being a bum. It looks like ESPN is...
All right, LeBron, if you see my co-host in person, you have my full consent to tee off on him. He just called your son a bum. We know Bronny's not a bum. And Bryce is definitely going to be a first-round pick.
Oh, so now he's going to be... Oh, so LeBron James is going to stay in the NBA all the way to 2035 now, since he got to wait for Bryce.
He wants to play to 45.
Oh, Lord.
He said he wants to sign a 3-year deal with the Lakers, worth over $100 million.
That's good. But
so we'll see if he stays with the Lakers. But the big news is that LeBron James is reacting to his son Bronny getting removed from the 2024 draft list. He said, "Can y'all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking, no matter what he decides to do. If you don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works, earned, not given." But a lot of people are throwing it back in his face and saying, "You're the same guy that said Bronny's better than like
75.
75% of the league. So, it's like you can't have it both ways, LeBron.
True, and then on top of that, I've never. It's not like LaMelo Ball in them.
I mean, he was nowhere near as good as LaMelo.
I mean,
Ball.
but like you see those like, oh yeah, this person dropped 50 points in a game, or this person averaged like LaMelo Ball like dropping like 100 points and things like that. What I'm exaggerating.
He scored like 70. No, was it 90? I think he scored 92 points in a game in high school. LaMelo.
Yeah, and you see LeBron James' son isn't out there doing. I think he averaged like 15 points.
No, he averages like less than that.
Like 14, 15 points his senior year at his senior year.
Wait, are you talking about Bronny?
Bronny.
It's his freshman year.
No, when he was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
He barely. He was a 4-star. He was a 4-star kid, but he didn't even hit 20 points. He wasn't averaging 20 points.
He is like 15.
So
15, 5 and 5.
Yeah.
Type dude.
So I don't even know how LeBron James was even saying like, oh yeah, Bronny's
he just
better
wants
than 75%.
him in the league quicker, so
Sure.
he could play with him.
But
the thing is, if he's bad enough, where they're like, oh, he's not even good enough to be like a second round pick, because there's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft now. He could tell the Lakers, hey, buy a second round pick, because you could usually buy second round picks for cash and not have to give up any assets. That the Lakers could literally buy a second round pick for cash and draft his son.
And I mean, Gilbert Arenas does always talk
Throw him in the G League.
Gilbert Arenas always talks about how it's always good to be drafted in the second round, because that's when you get your money faster than being drafted in the first round.
Yeah, if you're drafted in the first round, you're locked into a 4-year contract. I think in the second round, it's either 2 or 3 years. So you get a chance to, if you're good, to get a bigger contract sooner.
Exactly, and we got a video right here. Basically, I forgot her name. Like, what's it? You just said her name.
Malika Andrews.
Malika Andrews, and them talking about Bronny James and not basically being projected in the next upcoming draft at all.
Analyst Jonathan Gavoni. And Jonathan, this morning in our production meeting, we were kind of kicking things around, potential questions about the upcoming draft, what rookie would be best fit with Victor Wembanyama, who has the highest ceiling in the class. But then we noticed Bronny James isn't even on your mock draft. He's listed as 39th in your 2025 mock draft, so a year out. Why is that?
Malika, the fact of the matter is that Bronny James has not produced like a one-and-done player this season. He's averaging 5.5 points per game, shooting under 40% from the field for a USC team that has the worst record in the Pac-12. That's not one-and-done caliber. He's been playing hot potato with his teammates, moving the ball left and right, really has lacked assertiveness and is missing opportunities to really put himself into the game when they've had injuries and they've needed him to step up and show that he's an NBA player.
But still, I mean, you have Bronny projected to be drafted in 2025. Clearly, you see something you like in him. So tell us a little bit more about his game and what you like.
I love Bronny James's game still. We have to remember that this kid missed 4 months with a heart issue starting in July that really seemed to have derailed his season. He's one of the best defenders in this freshman class. He's phenomenal at getting over screens, mirroring one-on-one, busting up handoffs, locking up, generating turnovers. He's physical. He's competitive. He's got a great feel for the game. I think if Bronny James comes back for his sophomore season, we're going to see a completely different guy. We're going to see someone that really could be a lottery pick still.
Jonathan, thank you so very much. Such important context to keep in mind. Jonathan is going to be a regular on our show as we lead up to the 2024 draft. So, Becky, given everything.
Oh, you seen it? Yeah, they signed Ryan Clark too to over $2 million deal on ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I'll take 5.
So basically, you're saying that he's going to be no better than Patrick Beverly or Gary Payton II.
I mean, Gary Payton II is pretty good.
Defense.
Pat Bev's had at least a 10-year career, but I could see him having like a Pat Bev career, or like a Daniel Gibson,
Gibson,
or Delonte West.
Homeless,
taking mamas.
Horrible, but I mean, I feel what he's saying. I mean, like he said, USC is one of the worst teams, having one of the worst seasons right now. They're
and they've had injuries, and they expected him to step up, but he's really been more passive.
Exactly,
by getting the ball to his teammates rather than looking for his own shot. And that's not something you want to see from a one-and-done player. You want to see the assertiveness that they're going to be out there and be able to call their own number.
Pretty much. And right now, UFC is 11-16, and it's not good that you over here sucking. And across the hall, the UFC female team is 21-4. They ranked number 7. Juju Watkins just dropped 42 points on the last game against Colorado.
She's the truth.
So I mean, like
she plays basketball like a man.
Exactly. So you can't
She
be
got all the moves.
You can't be half stepping like this. But like he said earlier, Bronny's coming out for the heart condition. Just like remember, Shaq's son had the heart condition.
Yeah, Sharif.
I mean, and you said earlier
It
like
derailed him because instead of him being a one and done, he played 2 years. Was it at LSU?
Yeah, LSU.
He played 2 years, and then he thought he was good enough to go to the league, and I don't think he got drafted by the NBA. But then he got drafted by a G League team, and I think this is like his second or third year in the G League. So some people think that Bronny could, seeing how it goes, could possibly have the same fate. But with a major surgery like that, you don't expect him to be their full self with such a short time period. So I do agree with this expert here and think that Bronny, if he decides to stay, which he should, that he would have a much better sophomore year. Because I think if he decides to declare for the NBA draft and stick with it, he could actually end up like Sharif and not getting drafted.
Yeah, because I mean, right now, if he stayed if he stayed at least 3 years, I'm looking at his game
There's
right now.
There's nothing wrong with staying multiple years in college. I mean, Jimmy Butler played like 3 years in college. Michael Jordan played 3 years in college. A lot of the greats and Hall of Famers played more than 1 year of college. It's not like doesn't mean you're crappy.
But what do you think his game's gonna? Okay, so if he stays longer, do you see his game developing into like a Dame Lillard type of game,
or is he gonna be like I don't think he just doesn't have the aggressiveness of calling his own shot.
The best is gonna be is Tim Hardaway Jr.
No, I don't even think he'll reach Tim level. Tim averaged like 15 points a game.
But I mean, like you said,
15 to 20 his whole career.
He shoots threes. Bronny shoots threes.
Bronny's an undersized guard. Tim is at least 6'5", 6'6". Bronny's a 6'4", but he doesn't really have the ball handles to be a one.
That's all he's missing.
So that's what he's going to have to most likely play the two. So he really needs to work on his ball handling so that way he could be a point or a combo guard because he's honestly too small to play the shooting guard, but he's not quick enough to or have the handles to play the one now.
So if he gets handles, then
he already has the shot. He has the defense. I would say he should work on his handles.
So he'll be the next Drew Holiday?
Handles and aggressiveness, because right now that's a perfect player type. He's looking to be more like a Drew Holiday. But Drew Holiday, even given the right situation, was averaging between like 12 and 18 points.
He'll give you 40 every now and then.
He was averaging like 18 on the Bucks. Or like 15, somewhere between 15 and 18.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that Latrell Sprewell confidence when you got on the courts.
Like my dad's like one of the greatest players. He's right behind Michael Jordan. Hopefully I got some of that DNA.
Oh Lord. Comment down below if you caught that comment. He ain't never, but let me know how you feel about. Let me know how you feel about Bronny James. Do you feel like is he even gonna be projected next year in the 2020 draft, or are they gonna push him back again for another year? Anything else you guys say about this, Coles?
No, I think he should come back for another year, and we'll see what happens. Supposedly, LeBron's gonna sign that 3-year Laker deal, so he'll be in the league for another 3 years. So that should give Bronny enough time to make it sometime in that point.
But yeah, once again, y'all comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. At least like at least hit the subscribe button. But it looks like that's the end of the show.
It's not the end. You always try to sell us short coats. It's the music section, which is like the back part of the show. But you don't want to make people click off. This guy's still making rookie mistakes. It's the music time. It's the fun time. Music mix number 4. We just added Baby Drill. Checkups featuring YTB Fat and Rob 49. That was a pretty good video. I still been promising to make mix number 5, but I guess we're going to 350 videos on this playlist, and then I'll make music mix number 5.
Don't worry, I'll give you 20 videos by the end of the week. But we already know, man. We got that Brawley. What movie?
Broly.
Which movie was this?
The Legendary Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Or was this? Yeah, it was.
Well, yeah, this is the Legendary Super Saiyan. You already know, man. Comment down below if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. What's your favorite who your favorite Dragon Ball Z character is? But let me go down to the music that dropped this week. We got that French Montana dropped the mixtape. Lil Durk dropped a song. Kid Cudi dropped a song.
Deluxe.
Ooh.
Kid Cudi dropped the deluxe.
Kid Cudi dropped his deluxe. Stunnerful Vegas dropped his tape.
Central C, your favorite artist, MGK.
Oh, MGK, Central C. Who else? Little J, 310 Baby, RJ, the real RJ from California.
Snoop Bands.
Oh yeah, RJ from LA. You said who?
Snoop Bands.
The Snoop Bands. A couple people dropped. I mean, I listened to 4-5 albums this week, but I gotta say my top album for this week gotta be the Stunnerful Vegas.
Oh,
man.
I thought you were gonna change this.
I was gonna change the RJ to the bitch tape, but I mean, hey, we gonna keep it to Stunnerful Vegas. I like this one also. It was
decent.
It was quick. It was decent. Stunnerful Vegas is no longer with the baby. Him and him parted ways.
They broke up.
I mean, ever since the baby had that situation,
He wanted him to wear a diaper with him.
That happened after before.
I know. He wanted him to do it again.
Horrible. But yeah, that's my pick. Stunnerful Vegas, man. Make sure y'all check it out. Forever.
We got YTB Fat. Who's that guy?
Sculla Baby. He got Woodboy G from Florida. He got Sauce Walker on there. So you know he working because he in Houston right now. He lives in Houston because he has that girl, that female rapper girl. That's what the M move. I forgot her name.
Moesha.
No. You disrespectful. But that's my pick, man. Make sure y'all check it out. It's a real good song. On this song, I probably like three songs on it. It's a short tape.
It's 12. And then you got an outro, so it's really 11.
Exactly. But moving on to my my co-host pick.
We got Mac and Cheese 6.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. I listened to it a couple times. My co-host was jealous because he wanted this to be his pick of the week.
It's fire.
Because he loves the mac and cheese.
I love the mac and cheese.
Which is the best mac and cheese of all time?
The one they got leaked with Reddy on it. It was like mac and cheese 4.
4?
Mac and cheese 4, yeah, because it was finna drop. It was finna be big, but then it ended up getting leaked. That one was gonna be my favorite. That was my favorite. That's my favorite mac and cheese. I mean, French Montana is amazing. He out here still doing it. Who would have
45 years old, still rapping.
Exactly. Who would have thought the dirty Bronx nigga from Africa was still out here pulling?
Co-host, we're not on Patreon.
That's what he calls himself. I mean, we all were down to that end of the episode. But I mean, y'all need to check it out. He's really rapping on here. He got a couple features. He got Rick Ross on here. He got McMill on here. He don't have any Drake feature. I think that's gonna be on the deluxe album, hopefully, because he always got a Drake feature. You know, him and Drake be like this. Who else?
They be sword fighting.
Who else did French Montana have on there? He had a skit on it that was like super funny. Also, and the funny thing about the Mac and Cheese 5 is that he dropped it like 17 different ways. I showed my codes. He had like the audio version,
instrumental version, the acoustic version.
The acoustic version. He had 30 different versions of it, man. He had Kanye West on the album, Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, ATL Jacob, Kanye West, Westside Guns. He had Jin on them, Kyle Rich and Jin and 4-1. He had them on there.
Oh, yeah.
He had Lil Durk on the song, Bryson Tiller, Rick Ross. So, I mean, it was a pretty good... Feature heavy. I mean, you know, feature heavy artist. 21 songs on it. Out of the 21, I probably like at least 8 of them. It's good enough.
That's a decent number. I mean, at least you got 21 songs. Some artists want to put out an album and have 12 songs.
True.
Just like Stunner.
Hard. It was a mixtape. We're going to call it a mixtape. But that's it for that. And looks like here we made it. I need y'all to follow me on Twitter, Felix Supreme 305. Follow my co-host. Don't pat me, Papa O Block. I'll stab you in the eye. Also, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe.
This man was abused as a child. He doesn't know how to take love.
I got you. Man, like, comment, subscribe, man. We always dropping every Tuesday, staying consistent. And also, it looks like y'all need y'all to check us out on IG. We Tales from the Crib 21 on IG, Tales from the Crib on TikTok.
Yeah, scan both of your QR codes on IG and TikTok. Check us out, Crib Reactions. Get us to 9K there. Check out our Patreon on Crib Reactions. You can find the links in the latest videos there. All of our other channels, clips, gaming. Check out our boy Seth's channel. But it's time to get out of here. But before we do, I want to bring up some outro music. So, 1 second. Here we go. It's time to get out of here. Here's the Tunnel of Doom.
Hey, man, thank y'all for watching episode 145, man. Staying consistent, staying with the T, staying with the mess. But you already know, man, if you want to hear about Porsha and the divorce, we got you. If you're trying to make sure my co-hosts get that date with Porsha, hit us up, man. Hit us up on the Cash App.
I'll be on the next season of Real Housewives. I'll be the star of the show. They're going to give me my own spin-off.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Exactly.
But
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Hey, horrible. Hey, but it's your boy Jesse, Feel It Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. Thanks for tuning in. Check out everything we do in the description. We'll be back next week, just like always. We never miss a week. If you want to hear the drama, the comments, the jokes, the rants, come to Tales from the Crib every week.
Exactly.
We'll see you later.
We out.